Ellis Island is one of the last few family-owned hotel casinos in Las Vegas, and they are known for good value with food and drinks, all-day $5 blackjack and craps tables, and better odds. But enough of me talking about this place, let's go inside and show you. Ellis Island has a 28,000 square foot casino area, and they're actually expanding, adding another 2,800 square feet. Now they have a mix of older slot machines and newer slot machines, but the highlight of this casino is the table games. You can find $5 blackjack tables with 3-2 blackjacks. You have 00 roulette, and they have $5 craps tables. I don't know where you're gonna find this. You're not gonna find this on the Strip, and it's hard pressed to find that downtown as well. So if you're like us and like to gamble but don't wanna pay those high minimums to bet, this is where you wanna be. There are 5 restaurants at Ellis Island, and we're gonna try to get as many in as we can during this trip, but we're starting off with breakfast at the Village Pub Cafe. Now this is the home of the steak and egg special. So for $12.99, you get a New York strip steak, 8 ounces, breakfast potatoes, 2 eggs, and toast. And I'll say that all of the menu items here for breakfast were about $11 or $12. So when you compare it to the Strip prices being like $20 or more for a breakfast item, it's a really good deal. But this steak smells delicious. I cut myself a piece so I don't make a mess. I'm gonna try this out. We ordered it medium, and it is cooked to medium, nice and pink inside. Very flavorful and juicy. For $12.99, this is actually really impressive. So let me try these potatoes. Really good flavor in there. They have just enough of that crispiness on them, and just flavorful and juicy. And some eggs over medium. And some toast with butter, and they brought some jelly with it. All right, now the other dish that we got was country eggs Benedict. Now the difference between this and regular eggs Benedict is that everything's served on top of a biscuit. So you have some gravy here, the eggs I ordered over medium, and it's some sausage, country sausage over biscuit. So that sounded really interesting to me because I love some biscuits and gravy. And yeah, instead of hollandaise sauce, there's gravy. So it's almost like having your biscuits and gravy, but with eggs and sausage on top of it. Let's see if I can get a good combination here. Ooh, that's really good. A nice sort of flaky biscuit. The sausage already has a bit of a meaty flavor, but when you add in a little bit more of that sausage, it gives it that texture that it needs. So this was $11.99. Excellent deal. I probably would have paid more, like $20 to $25 on the Strip for this. Be sure to get your player's card while you're here at Ellis Island. So not only are you going to earn tier credits, a dollar coin in for 1 tier credit, and that'll help you get some discounted rooms. And just by having the player's card, you're going to get discounted food as well. But not only that, you get entered into different drawings. They have a lot of promotions here, sort of like your local casino might have. They have hot seat drawings, so if you have your card in, you're playing a machine, you might get called and win $100. Also, they have drawings every Friday where if you earn 200 tier credits, you get into a drawing, and on Fridays, they'll pick a winner for $1,500. Now, very fun, they have a Wheel of Fortune slot tournament every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. If you earn 1,000 credits, you get an entry into the slot tournament. So you come in at 6 to 9 p.m., play for up to $1,500. We're in the front yard, which is a restaurant and bar area. It's sort of indoor, outdoor. There are 2 stories. Now here, there is a bar downstairs and there is a bar upstairs. Now, Ellis Island does brew their own beer. They used to have a distillery on site. They did move it to Utah, but they do ship it in every day. Now, there are a couple of other bars that are here at Ellis Island. There's one that's in the casino area, and then one that's in the karaoke bar. Now, I got a cocktail that is called the Sunny Day. It has vodka, cucumber, mint, and some fizzy. So I'm assuming it's like a club soda or a tonic. And we also got a flight of IPAs. Ooh, it's refreshing with that cucumber and the mint. And yeah, it's definitely a tonic water, a little bit sweet and that fizziness. So yummy, it's great out here. The atmosphere is so nice. You have the sports playing in the background. And I imagine on a warm summer day when there's a good sports game on, it's probably so much fun to be out here. Okay, we came out to the karaoke bar here at Ellis Island, and they are open from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. during the week, and on weekends until 4 a.m. So I think I'm up next. I better go.
My singing, girl, my singing. All right, got it. Got it.
It's 1 a.m. and we just got back to the hotel and we're hungry, so we stopped at Metro Pizza because on the weekends they're open till 2 a.m. We got 2 slices of pizza and the total was $6.99. Not each for both of these pizzas. Got a slice of cheese and a slice of pepperoni and jalapeno. So let's just try both of these. Metro Pizza, we had it before. Really good. So I'm a sauce person, and I really like the sauce at Metro Pizza. It's a nice thin crust, and just flavorful. And look at this puppy. All right, let me try it with the jalapenos and. Seriously, $6.99. Can't beat that. It's really good. We had been to Ellis Island several times before to come and eat, to gamble, to hang out with friends, but we've never stayed here. And Ellis Island invited us out for a stay. So there are 289 rooms here, and they were renovated last in 2018. We're staying in a king room, and the king rooms are small, they're well maintained, they are very clean. Now, a cool thing is they have these wood shutters that cover the windows, and you can either open the slats, but you can actually open them fully so you get that full-on view as well. And one thing that they do have at Ellis Island is they have your empty fridge, so that's always convenient for bringing your own stuff with you, but they do provide a couple of bottled waters in there. And another thing that they provide that is not often included in rooms in Las Vegas is a coffee maker. But not only that, they actually have the coffee and the condiments with it as well. Now, the bathroom area, there's actually a sink and a counter that sort of separates the bedroom and the bathroom, so it's kind of in between. And then the bathroom itself has your toilet and tub and shower combination, and there's pretty decent water pressure in that shower. Now, if you're staying in a queen room, it's basically the same exact layout, you just have the 2 queen beds instead of the king. Now, if you're celebrating a special occasion or just looking for something a little more luxurious, you can opt to stay in one of the 12 luxury suites here. And when you walk in the door, it's a completely different experience. So you come in to this living room area, there's black furniture, the colors are gray and white on the walls. They have an awesome bar area that has a fridge that's stocked for you, and it's not like a mini fridge where if you take it, you're paying. They actually include the first stock for free, and it has sodas and even liquor inside of there, and of course some water. They have an upgraded coffee machine, a Keurig machine that has the little pods for you and all, and something that is really unique and special in this room is that there is a patio outside. So you can open up your door, walk onto the patio, and there's a couple of chairs and a table out there. And from there you have a view of the Las Vegas Strip. And off to the side of the living room, there is the first bathroom. That's right, because there are two. So you have your sink outside of the bathroom, similar to the king room, and then you have a stand-up shower and a toilet in that first bedroom. There is a door that separates the living room from the bedroom area. Now, the bedroom area is pretty much the same layout as the king room. However, the decor scheme is completely different, and it has that whole gray, black, and white theme going on. The wall behind the bed has this really cool design to it. It's really beautiful. And they have your sort of standard bathroom that was in the other room, just in a different color scheme. They have these really cool glass tiles that go in back of the sink, and it just has a different feel to the room altogether. And another thing that really stands out about this room is how good it smells. Immediately when you walk in, it has this scent to it that just feels fresh and light, and it just feels almost brand new in this room. We're here at the front yard for brunch. The atmosphere is just amazing. There's a DJ playing in the back there. There's people everywhere just having a great time. We're at the end of April, so the weather is awesome. And this being sort of an indoor-outdoor place, it's covered patio, but there's a nice breeze coming in. It feels amazing out here. Now, we have some pork belly bites that were recommended to us, so I'm gonna try one of these pork belly bites. All right, has like I think it's a chipotle aioli sauce. I might need to cut it a little bit. They're bites, but they look a little bigger than a bite. Let's see here. Wow. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like that, because you know, pork belly is kind of fatty. It is so crispy on the outside, like really crispy. The meat is so tender, and this has just enough of sauce. It's like a spicy little sauce, but it's sweet at the same time. This is a must. I got a breakfast burrito, and this has avocado, potatoes, eggs, sausage, some black beans, and then like a jalapeno cream sauce and cheddar cheese in it. They do give you some like green salsa to put on it, so I'm gonna do that. It looks really good though, just looking at it. It's definitely got good flavor. It has like a fresh flavor to it. Also came with some fruit that has tahini and lime on it as well, so yummy. I'll enjoy that later. So that dish was $15. And by the way, those pork belly bites were $13. Now this is a brisket Benedict. So it has homemade brisket on it. It has the poached eggs. It has caramelized onion. And then it has a bourbon barbecue sauce on top of it. And then of course it comes with some fries. Now, one of the things you can do while you're here is you can wash it down with something called the Mega Mosa. Meaning like it's a mimosa, but it's mega. It has a whole bottle of champagne and orange juice, and in this huge glass, and it's $30 for that. And by the way, this dish here is $16. So, all right, I want to try this out now. This brisket is made locally. So, let's see here. Or made homemade, I should say, not locally. Ooh. Good poached eggs there. Put this to the side. I'm gonna make sure I get some of that brisket. Try some of this on its own. That meat is so tender, and it's so different with the barbecue sauce on it. It's not a very strong barbecue sauce, but it's so good and really adds to this. I've never tried something like this before. It's actually like amazing. And I got some of these fries. Now, there's a little sauce on the side of the barbecue. It's really good. Ellis Island is located on Koval Lane, which is just a block back from the Strip. And you are within walking distance to the Horseshoe and Flamingo. So it is a nice off-strip location, but convenient enough to walk to the Strip. And Koval Lane is also part of the F1 track. So last year, Ellis Island set up some grandstands. They had the front yard open for viewing. So it's a great place to catch the race. We came out to Ellis Island BBQ, and to drink, they have homemade root beer. So in addition to their craft beers that they make root beer as well. You can also buy a growler to take home with you, either root beer or the Ellis Island beers for $22. Now, Ellis Island BBQ only has 2 meat items, ribs and chicken. So you can get like a full rack of ribs, half rack, you can combine chicken and ribs. So we got a couple of plates here. I got a half chicken here. I'm gonna try this out. Now, all the dishes here, this one is $17.99, but if you have a Players Club, it's only $14.99. If you play on that Players card, you get another $2 off. So let's try some of this chicken here. It's kind of like fall off the bone kind of meat here. Super tender. Okay, good stuff. Little bone in there. All right. Now, each dish comes with Ellis Island root beer baked barbecue beans, barbecue baked beans. So let's try this out. Actually has like a little bit of meat in there as well. Really good. We also get some coleslaw. The sweet coleslaw. Very crunchy, yummy. A lot of sweetness. You taste a little celery in there. All right, you also get a couple pieces of these corn on the cob. Okay. And they give you some butter. You can either use for the corn on the cob or for the garlic toast that it comes with. So I'm just going to take a piece off here. Doesn't taste very garlicky though. Just tastes like bread. I mean, very good. Now, the other plate we got here, the full rack of ribs. Now this is $22.99, which is still a great deal for a full rack of ribs. But with the Players card, you only pay $19.99. And again, if you play at least $5 in the casino, that goes down another $2. So it ends up only being $17.99. All right, so to keep it easy, I pre-cut a rib off here. It's totally falling off the bone. You can see it falling right off. Super tender meat. But yeah, all the other sides are the same, so I don't need to try all those for you, but we're gonna make a mess here. They do have a small pool area here. It's just one hot tub and one pool. It is small, but there are only 289 rooms here. Now they do have lounge chairs all around, and some of them do have shade as well. They have a grab-and-go Italian sandwich shop here, but not only do they have sandwiches, they have pastries, they have coffees and lattes, and we ordered a couple of sandwiches and a couple of pastries to take back to the room. I'm gonna start off here with this grilled cheese. Lots of cheese, super cheesy, and of course this focaccia bread. This focaccia bread is really good. You can order fresh focaccia bread. You have to do it 24 hours in advance though, so if you want to get yourself just some bread alone. All right, this pastrami biscuit, it's so good. Oh, I didn't mention there are caramelized onions in there as well. This bread is so good. The pastrami is super tasty, and those onions give it a little something. You do taste the honey mustard aioli, but it's not overpowering at all. I'm gonna start my desserts with this pudding. Looks like there's some like lady fingers in there. super chocolatey. Very, very rich chocolate. And those lady fingers give it like a little texture. So good. All right, let's see how much of a mess I can make now with this pastry. You get a little cream, a little strawberry with the pastry dough. Strawberries are super fresh. There is a little syrup over the top of it just to sweeten it up. And what looks like a little bit of nuts on the top of it here. Yes, the pastry is, the dough is not very like tough. It's kind of a softer pastry. But overall really good. The bread is excellent. So just getting a sandwich, you're gonna love the bread. If you miss the value that Old Las Vegas brought, you might want to consider a stay at Ellis Island. It's still a family-owned hotel casino. You get great customer service, comfortable rooms, and you get excellent value on your food and your drinks. They have $5 blackjack and craps tables all day long and better odds. Now, we have been coming to Las Vegas about 200 times over 27 years, and we felt like we were in Las Vegas with the great value that we got here. Now that is all we have for you today. So be sure to check out this video here, and we will see you next time.